This is Elodie, the tale-telling fairy, coming to you from Bullitt County Public Library. I am so excited to see you again. I hope you have been doing well. I have another wonderful adventure for us to go on today. Are you ready? Me too. Let's get on with it. Ta-da! Twinkle! By Katharine, Holabird and Sarah Warburton. Look, she's a fairy, just like me. I'm seeing a thing. Let's see. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Twinkle. Let's do it. All right. Twinkle's wings were glowing with excitement. Tra-la-la-la-la, she sang. I'm a little fairy with sparkling wings. When I get my magic wand, I'll do amazing things. I'm not a singer. I apologize. It was Twinkle's first day at the Fairy School of Magic and Music, and she couldn't wait to learn fancy spells like all the big fairies. Look at that. A wonderful school. Twinkle skipped in line with all the little fairies waiting for wands. Her wish came true when she got a sparkling peach pink one. Shiny fairy notebooks and glittery pens appeared on all the desks. Poof! That's very handy. We'll start with a simple spell, said Miss Flutterby. Abracadabra! Skiddle-dee-dee! This stool will now become a... What do you think it will become? I don't know. Let's turn the page up and out. A tree! Oh my goodness. Before she could blink, Twinkle found herself perched way up in a pear tree with Pippa and Lulu waving from below. Wow, look at that. Now it's your turn, said Miss Flutterby to the class. Wonderful. Pippa and Lulu swooshed their wands and bingo! They were both happily dangling from a plum tree. Twinkle tried swooshing her wand, but she got it all wrong, and instead of sitting in a plum tree, she landed upside down in a prickly holly bush. Ooh! Ouch! Cried Twinkle, and Miss Flutterby had to rescue her. Now remember to practice at home, said Miss Flutterby, but no spells at night. You don't want to start a ruckus. No, we don't. That afternoon, Twinkle and her friends did their homework together. This is fun, said Pippa, turning a teapot into a tiara. Ooh. I love doing spells, said Lulu, changing bananas into balloons. That's not very tasty. But Twinkle's swooshes were rather clumsy, and so her spells just got sillier and sillier. Don't worry, Twinks, said Pippa and Lulu. We can practice again tomorrow. Sounds like a good plan. That night, Twinkle was in such a tizzy she couldn't sleep a wink, and she forgot all about Miss Flutterby's warning. Fairies never give up, Twinkle said to herself. She leaped out of bed and waved her wand like Pippa and Lulu, but she couldn't quite remember the magic words. Abracadabra, fiddle-tee-tee. I don't think that was right. Her wings fluttered wildly as the bed began swinging. The rocking chair started rocking. The alarm clock kept ringing, and the lights were flashing. Twinkle's cozy little fairy pod was shaking and swaying, banging and clanging. Help! Shouted Twinkle as the rumpus continued. Oh dear, look at that. It's all over the place. One by one, other creatures in Sparkle Tree Forest woke up, and they were not very happy. Bumblebees and ladybugs buzzed, grumpy gremlins and bullfrogs croaked, and groggy birds and bats fell out of the trees. Who's making that racket? screeched the owl. Stop the ruckus, shouted the squirrel. Woo. Fiddlesticks and fairy cakes, said Twinkle, waving her wand faster and faster, but the crashing and banging only got louder. Oh no! The next morning, every creature in the forest was howling and complaining outside Twinkle's door. Oh dear, they looked so upset and tired. Sorry about my silly spell, said Twinkle, and she dashed off to see Miss Flutterby. Gracious gremlins, said Miss Flutterby, in surprise when she saw the parade of insects and animals following Twinkle. I'm having a spot of trouble with my homework. I keep forgetting the magic words. Since you love to sing, try singing your spells instead. Maybe that will help you remember, suggested Miss Flutterby kindly. Brilliant, said Twinkle, and her wings glowed bright pink again. That's wonderful, isn't it? After school that day, Twinkle flew home singing the magic words. Abracadabra, skiddle-dee-dee, fix the mess that's up in my tree. And when she arrived, Twinkle was overjoyed to see everything was back in its place again. How wonderful! As the sun set over Sparkle Tree Forest, Twinkle sprinkled fairy dust over the treetops and sang a lullaby to all the forest creatures, just to make sure they all had a really good sleep. Good night, sleep tight, with sweet dreams in your head. Tomorrow we'll have lots of fun, but now it's time for bed. Oh, look at that. Sparkly. And that's the end. Wonderful. She did so well. Once she was able to learn a way for her to remember those words, she was able to fix it all and make everyone better and happier and less sleepy. Well, that is all for today. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you, and voila!